welcome everyone. Welcome to today's video. So today's video is going to be on shifting my mindset. I have a lot of things that I needed to work on that I had realized over my growth journey, my entrepreneurial journey, and my business journey. And the first thing that I had to really get over is like imposter syndrome. I have procrastinated so long with like just getting everything together, just syncing my Instagram and my website and just being clear about what I was offering and what I needed to basically show that I was offering on my social media platforms. And I just kept telling myself, like, you're not good enough. I kept telling myself that, I just didn't have the experience or the time to get everything together, and I don't know what I'm gonna offer. But I had to realize that I offer a lot of things, and I know a lot of things, and I have experienced a lot of things as an entrepreneur and business owner that I can still share with people and I can still charge services for, because instead of people going here, there, and watching all these videos, they can come and be a part of my mentorship program where I can give them everything in one whop. And it saves them time, it saves them money. It's like a no fluff thing. So I had to realize that I do have a lot to offer and I do have a service that I can sell. So I really encourage you to just dig deep within and definitely read some books, because reading a lot of books helped me realize I have to believe in myself, and what I tell myself and what I speak out is what I'm going to produce. So if I tell myself that, yes, Brianna, you have those skills, you have that knowledge, you can still share. Even if I have to revamp my program, it's still something that I can start off with. I can start off simple, and as I get testimonials and feedback and reviews, I can make it even better. But I have to start somewhere. So I definitely encourage you to read some books, listen to some podcasts, just to get the motivation. Follow people on Instagram, follow hashtags on Instagram that are going to give you that motivation to start, to keep going, and to build the dream business that you really want to build. And I had to realize that if I'm not putting myself out there, I'm not going to build my dream. And I have to start somewhere. And I realized that listening to a lot of people, a lot of podcasts, I just realized that it takes years to build $1 million businesses, $1 billion business. And you got to start somewhere. I think it's Jeff Bezos. I think he's over Amazon, but he started Amazon in his home, in his office. So you never know where you're gonna go, but if you don't start and just keep progressing, you'll never even get there or see what your possibilities are. And that is something that I want to do and I want to reach. That is a goal that I have for myself, and I have put the steps and processes in place, and I'm going to get there. I'm going to reach that goal. I'm going to reach that achievement, and I'm going to get it popping. That's just it. So I had to get rid of my imposter syndrome. And it's crazy because I've been aware of this for months now. And I just was like, oh, I don't have that. I don't have that. And then as I keep reading and learning, I'm realizing yes, Brianna, you do have that. And the moment I change my mindset is the moment I start gaining clients, is the moment I start putting myself out there, is the moment that people find my YouTube videos or find my Instagram and have been inboxing me. And I'm just so thankful and so grateful that I was able to educate myself to be able to change my mindset. So with changing my mindset, I have, decided to choose a healthier lifestyle. I've been making sure that I am working out every day. I have missed a couple of days or so, or I have some backtracking to where I just slid back into junk food, or have some bad days, but I'm not letting that get me down. I'm just continuing to work at it and to be a healthy person. And I'm realizing as I'm learning that being healthy is a part of being an entrepreneur and a business owner, and a successful one at that. So I have to make sure that I'm changing my diet day and feeding my brain with the correct foods that are going to fuel it to do what I need it to do. I'm realizing that I have to exercise. That helps my brain as well. And it helps me be overall healthier and just gives my mind the exercise it needs to be the best it can be so I can produce the services and the results that I want to produce. Additionally, I am choosing wealth. I'm choosing dedication. I am choosing to be successful. So I'm choosing wealth as far as saving my money, making sure that I'm not spending on frivolous things, not being materialistic, and even the stuff that I have that I love to keep and I want, I'm even like selling it. I do reselling as another stream of income. Technically, I guess you would say a side hustle. So the things that I have that I really want to keep, I'm just like, nope, because I'm not going to use it right now, and I could use the money instead to build my wealth. I'm thinking about going into real estate. I've read a lot on it and I've watched a lot of videos. So at this point, I'm saving my money and getting ready to like get into that business and start generating some income, something. I'm going to figure it out. I've noticed that a lot of people, either people who are successful, they have like either stocks and bonds, mutual funds, investments like that, or they have real estate, and some have both. So I already have investments in stocks and bonds. I'm about to get into index funds, mutual funds, but I want to also get in the real estate game as well as do my coaching, my mentoring, and consulting services. I do web design as well. So millionaires, I'm learning, have multiple streams of income, and that's where I'm coming into play. Like, I'm starting that foundation now so that way it can grow and scale. So again, we all got to start somewhere. So I'm choosing to put in my mind that this is the direction that I want to go, and I'm taking the steps and I'm being dedicated to choose these routes, to go these routes. I'm even taking some homebuyer education classes that is going to further me into getting maybe down payment assistance for a home for me to move into, to pay a mortgage instead of paying rent. So it's like everything that I've like basically been imposter syndroming about. I was definitely nervous about even having to buy a home or taking that step, but I'm like, no, Brianna, no more. You're gonna do what you need to do, and you're gonna move into your season. And I'm still in my season 1, and that's why this is like my season 1 of my entrepreneurial journey, because I have to build the foundation to move into season 2. And I realized like I had to start somewhere, and if I don't start taking the steps to be successful now, it's like, when am I going to do it? Why am I procrastinating? I have no reason to. So I definitely encourage you guys, as always with all of my videos, to take a step back and just reevaluate yourself. Be self-aware of what you're good at and what you're not good at, and what you are doing to hold yourself back, and what you need to be doing to move yourself forward. I mean, we all have to start somewhere, and it was a lot of things that I had to do to get to this point. And I just encourage you to be patient, because it's not going to happen overnight. We want success overnight. We see this online, on Instagram, all this 0 to 10, but it really doesn't work 0 to 10, not in a year or two. Some people are lucky to get that, or they work hard, or they take the correct steps, or they just have an audience that they've built that has allowed them to move that quickly. But that doesn't happen for everybody, and we shouldn't expect that. And I kind of expected that myself, and I had to take a step back and learn, because I realized that my expectation versus what I knew and what I could implement, it wasn't going to get me there in the time frame that I wanted. And I had to just be more appreciative, just be more dedicated, and just start taking the steps to get to where I needed to be. So if you are needing assistance with these type of things, at this point, my mentorship program is up and live and running, and I am taking clients. So if you are looking for some assistance with this, definitely feel free to shoot me an email or inbox me here, or find me on social media and inbox me, or fill out a contact form on my website, because I'm open for business. Okay. This is about your mindset and changing your mindset, shifting your mindset from the negative to the positive. And again, I encourage you to read some books. Definitely check out some of my other videos and check out some other people. It's plenty of people on here on YouTube and on social media in general that give really good information where I've learned from. Don't be afraid to do that. And if you need help finding some people and you're not necessarily ready for a mentorship program, still reach out to me. You know who I'm learning from. That way you can learn from them as well, because it's not about holding the knowledge and everything, it's about sharing it as well. That is today's video, you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, be blessed, and I will see you in the next video.